really feel truly passionately about, and you're going to be like, fucking snore, who cares? But I do actually think this is a good show.
Okay, you tell me, and I'll leave you to explain.
Steven Van Zandt, who is the guitarist for Bruce Springsteen in the E Street Band.
Yep.
And he's still in The Sopranos, giving an incredible performance.
Well,
like a truly top-tier performance. And it's just like a guy who didn't act before that. And he just was cast kind of on a lark. And he was fucking great. Like, really, really good.
Was he great? Or was he...
I think so in the singular, like, this is all he can do way. Like, I don't think he's got any range. But he is actually great in that role. I genuinely believe it.
Oh, I said I was going to give you time. That's ridiculous. That's a joke. You're
Really?
joking. Because all he does... Greetings!
Oh!
Wow! Welcome to the podcast on the Power. It's short and sweet. We're talking musicians who became actors and ones that were good at it.
What's your favorite short suite? What's your favorite little suite that you have? Because it can't be Toblerone, too long. Boost Bar, too long.
Wow. Well, then an M&M, I guess. That's just round and sweet.
That's not short. That's kind of like squat and.
This is great.
That's squat and sugary.
Here,
I guess.
I'd get a Boost Bar and then I just smoosh it down.
Make it into a disc.
Yeah.
And then just put it into your mouth. Give yourself a little fucking Glasgow smile.
Glasgow
I got
smile?
these scars.
I ate my Boost Bar.
I had a Boost Bar and I had to push it down.
Yes, my name is Frank and this is the podcast on the Power. Thomas, who are you?
My name is... shit, you gave it away.
Damn it. It's
Man.
Thomas?
Thomas is such a strange... Like, who calls me Thomas, honestly? Why would you?
Me,
Yeah,
just then.
What are we doing again? I think you said it.
We're doing musicians who became actors and the good ones. We're going to talk about the good ones.
Oh, we're not talking about the bad ones.
No, good musicians who became
well, let
good
me
actors.
throw out this fucking...
Well, I'm going to talk about one
where I've
straight
just
away
got
that you're going to be
Madonna
like...
written on every page.
Hey, a league of my own.
Actually, you know what? That's...
Do you know what I mean? Maybe
I'm
she's not that bad.
taking one of those pages back and putting... You know what? She's really good
Britney
at that.
Spears in Crossroads.
Not a movie I've seen.
Not a movie that's as bad as you'd think.
Okay, well...
That
it's a 2 out of 11
Well, it's
instead
not
of
a
a
snuff
negative
film.
6?
Yeah.
Okay.
My first one, and you'll be like, yeah, duh. But because they're so funny, because they're in one of the greatest films of of the last 20 years,
Go on.
Justin Timberlake.
I think Justin Timberlake's a good shout, despite the fact that he very much failed to live up to the momentum that he got going for a while there. I don't think he's been in a good movie in...
When's the last time he acted?
He shows up in things, doesn't he? That's actually a good point, I suppose. But he definitely was showing up and stuff. And it was kind of like, oh, this isn't as good as... I mean,
When he was
you're right.
In Time.
That's a good example. Although
Amanda
that was
Seyfried,
still kind of in the era when he was sorting out what he was doing. Because that was, 2009? Maybe even a little earlier. That's the Andrew Niccol movie, isn't it?
Sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I've heard it's bad.
It's not great.
No. We let him...
2011. Cillian Murphy's in that.
Sure. This is kind of the era... That's the era of Justin Timberlake being like, all right, well, I was in The Social Network and I was exceptional in it.
Yeah, I mean, incredibly cast and well-placed, so good for him.
I assume the movie you're talking about is The Love Guru. That's one of the funniest movies of the last 20 years that he was in.
That's not what I said. I said he's incredibly funny and he's in one of the best movies of the last 20 years, which is The Social Network.
I think also Inside Llewyn Davis, a movie that he has a very small role in, and he's...
Outer Space.
Well, that's...
Or whatever.
That's
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver doing that, but still, Justin Timberlake's just, completely guileless... when he's teaching Oscar Isaac the song, and Oscar Isaac's like, whatever, man, I'll take a job, but who wrote this? And Justin Timberlake's like, I did. Oh, cool. Just his sort of moment of, this is a good song, right? It's like, yeah, man, yeah, totally. He's so sweet in that movie. For having
I've not seen it, so
only a couple of scenes, but he's very sweet in it.
Yeah.
He was very good in Alpha Dog.
Yeah,
the Cassavetes movie.
him and Ben Foster. Yeah, he's surprisingly good in that.
Him, Ben Foster, him and Anton Yelchin.
Yeah.
Amanda Seyfried again.
So I used to like him in Friends with Benefits with Mila Kunis. I think he's got a good rig and he's using it well. So you're like, yeah, fine.
I haven't
Not
seen
mad about
that
it.
one. I've seen the other one, No Strings Attached, which came out the same year.
Ashton
which is
Kutcher, Natalie Portman. Yeah.
And I heard that was the good one, and that sucks.
It's not the good one. It's not.
You
the
think
good
Friends with Benefits is the good one?
one. Yeah, I don't think Natalie Portman's very good.
Not in a romantic comedy, no.
But what
She's
is
not
she
very
good in? Black Swan and
May December, which I've got hanging up behind me, which I think she's fantastic in.
Sure.
V for Vendetta, Closer.
yeah. Okay, I take it all back. I take it back immediately. She's fucking
just-
fantastic.
she's
Mr.
quite-
Megorium's Wonder Emporium. She's
Obviously
lovely.
was going to be my next one. She's very good in movies where she gets to play a put upon character or someone who has a weird kind of prickly ulterior motive. When it's just, I'm a regular gal who's in love with Ashton Kutcher. It's like, no, you're not. Fuck off. That does not work.
Too much
at
behind
all.
those eyes. Harvard.
Yes.
Hey, Social Network.
Yes. But she's really
She's
good
also
in-
great as Zach Braff's love interest in Garden State, which we've spoken about many times. Is like that was the foundational role of Pixie Girl.
It was
Pixie
up
Dream
there.
Girl.
I think she's pretty good in that movie. I do
Yeah.
think that's true. Yeah.
Maybe she's just bad
one
in
of. Do you think she's
Thor.
one of the better musicians who's transitioned into acting?
Well,
Is that
here's the thing: she is. She can play piano very, very well.
she's a very talented person. She can obviously dance.
No, she can't. No.
She did a decent amount of
No,
the
she
dancing.
did not.
Okay.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
I'm about to send you an article. She did 2% of the dancing in Black Swan, and she was bad.
2%?
All of it's body double and face swap. All of it.
Gosh. I saw it recently, and I did have moments where I was like, "Oh, it's much clearer now watching this 15 years later. How much of it is post, where you're just like, oh yeah, that's her head put on someone's body."
Yeah.
But I thought some of it she was actually doing.
Okay,
Anyway,
Thomas, who's a musician that you think is a good actor?
you know, someone you brought up on the phone when we discussed this earlier was Tyler, the Creator.
Oh, yeah.
Who, honestly has only really been in like the widely seen Marty Supreme. I think he's done a couple of other things. Like he was in that Jim Carrey fucking show, Kidding.
Ah.
He was in that.
Where he has the long hair.
Yeah, he's in that for a scene or maybe an episode. He's done like voice acting, but like Marty Supreme is the big Tyler the Creator sort of like debut.
And you would say that's good acting?
I
And
thought he
enough
was really-
enough to be your first musician off the list that you say, yeah, Tyler the Creator, he's great
I
for his
think he's
4
just
minutes
one
of
that
screen
came-
time.
I think
what are you
he's got
talking about?
4 minutes of Marty Supreme. He's like probably the third or fourth. I'd say he's like the fourth build person in that movie. Like it's really
Yeah.
Marty, Odessa,
Marty Supreme and Odessa for like 95% of the movie, and then you
and
get
then like Gwyneth
tiny
and
bit.
Tyler. And I think Tyler's really good in those,
He's
especially the scenes where they
fine.
play pool. No, I like those scenes a lot. I think he's really good.
You just like his charisma. He's very charismatic and easygoing. So I guess, I guess that's part of acting.
It's weirdly that
I
kind of
immediately
his
just turned
charisma.
myself around on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's interesting.
But that's the only film he's in, so it's like, well, what are you talking about?
only big one as far as I know.
You know who's great?
Go on.
Harry Connick Jr.
I guess he was a musician, like a recording artist before he was Broadway. Like, is that? I don't know if that's true. Like, is that
Harry Connick Jr., when was he on Broadway?
did he not do Broadway?
What did he do on Broadway?
I honestly thought he did Broadway.
I don't think... I mean, he probably has done like a Harry Connick Jr. show on Broadway.
Okay. Can you look that up? And I'm going to ask if we can pause there. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, go on.
All right.
And welcome back. Okay, so I did some research. Harry Connick Jr. absolutely was on Broadway, so you were right. Pajama Game, Tony nominated. On a Clear Day, You
Yeah.
Can See Forever. And then he wrote the music for Thou Shalt Not and got Tony nominated for that as well, which stars our friend Norbert Leo Butz, who we have spoken about off mic and off pod
Dude,
because
from
no one knows.
the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
I love
original
his singing
Fierro.
voice. Sure. Well, the second, you're the original Fierro, obviously.
Correct. Thank you
My
very
mother
much.
loves Harry Connick Jr. So I
Most
have a
mothers
weird-
do. Some
Yeah,
mothers
I
do
think
have
some mothers
a crush
do
on
have-
Harry Connick Jr.
Do
yeah.
Harry Connick.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I just remember him in Will and Grace when I was a kid, and my mum would just be like, that man is just fucking sex on a stick.
And he's
All right,
just
I'm
smooth.
7, but
I
cool.
remember him from, Independence Day. But then, strangely, he was on Australian Idol recently, and I watched it a bit, and I was like, he's so musically talented. It's out of control.
have you seen that clip of him coming to Australia when he was a judge for... It's like predates Australian Idol and Australia's Got Talent.
Yeah.
And it's just like some variety show. And some Australians perform as the Jackson 5 in blackface.
No, I haven't seen that.
And
What?
everyone's into it. And it can't be much later than like the 90s. Like it's like the late 90s. And it finishes and they're all like, what did you think of that? And Harry Connick Jr. is like, that was fucked. Like, you guys should not do that. That's incredibly offensive. And they're all just standing on stage sheepishly like, oh, cool. Like, it's like, yeah,
Really?
it's just wild. It's so clearly, not to excuse it, but like, that Australia was obviously had a far more laissez-faire attitude towards that.
Yeah.
And once this American guy came down and was like, you guys don't understand how much this is just not cool. Very, very odd.
You'll
Anyway.
have to look up and let us know what that was.
We'll have to find it. But yeah, Harry Connick Jr., I think a very talented guy, very, very cool musician and actor. I like him a lot.
Who have you got then? Who's your next?
I don't know, Jared Leto.
Don't. Skip.
Was he real
No,
question?
he was not in 30 Seconds to Mars was after many. I mean, he started acting when he was like a teenager.
That's true, I suppose.
And also, how dare you bring him
he's
up?
the best example of a great actor becoming a greater musician.
And then becoming an even greater actor. Like,
That's true.
they both converged.
And
the
an
top of
even
Mount
greater
Everest.
person? Like, just
I'm in love with Jared Leto. I've joined the cult and I'm moving to the island. So,
Okay.
what are you going to do about it?
Fantastic.
Bury me. I mean,
Good song.
it's fine. Art versus artist, man. Who knows?
This week on Leto Island. And it's just you kind of like, I
Yeah.
wonder if Jared's going to know
Jared,
this time.
Leto me in, please.
Leto me into the island.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so a musician who is... Cher. I mean, like, I don't know if you've seen Moonstruck.
That's a joke, and it's nice.
not
It's
a-
nice
it's
you bring up
not-
Marcus in this
it's
context.
not a
It's-
joke.
He's
Moonstruck is
honoured
a
to be
genuinely
mentioned.
great movie, and she's incredible.
Was she Oscar nominated for that?
She won the Oscar for that.
That's what I-
Her
that's
and
what I
Olivia
thought.
Dukakis both won the Oscar for that. That is legitimately a great film. Like, and I remember Marcus bringing it up 2 years ago as one of his favourite rom-coms.
Yeah.
And you were very dismissive, and I was like,
And I still am.
that's a movie I've never seen.
Still am.
I've heard it's good, whatever. And I put it on, and in the first 20 minutes, you're like, what is this? And
Yeah.
then by the end, you're like, I'm deeply in love with this film. It's so good. It's
Okay.
a really, really great movie.
I'm
I think you'd
not
like
going to
it.
watch it.
She's so good in it. It's kind of like a little alarming. And Nicolas Cage, which is, I know, saying like, you know...
But back
that's-
before he was Nicolas Cage.
Well, no, it's one of those things where... I'm trying to think of a good equivalent to this. I guess it's kind of like saying, wow, that's the creepiest thing Jared Leto has ever done. And you're like, Jesus, that's so... It's like, it is the most unhinged performance Nicolas Cage has ever given.
Okay, yeah, I see.
You really do watch it, and it's like, oh my gosh,
What's he doing?
Who allowed this? He got his girl, he got his hand. Where's my hand? Like, just, he's really going for it.
Fuck, he does go for it. I admire that.
William Shatner.
No, he's a spoken verse sort of. Oh, I guess if you count Beauty and Grace from Miss Congeniality, it's a hell of a song.
That's true. I like his version of Common People. It's the first version I ever heard, and I always think of him just saying it instead of.
I like Rocket Man. She packed my bags. Pre-flight.
Oh yes.
You know the song from Miss Congeniality was written by the Lawrence kids. You know Lawrence, the band.
Oh sure, yes, I think I did know.
When
I
they
think
were
you
like
told me
8 and
that.
5. That's amazing.
I do like that song. Don't
Beauty
lose sight.
and she's grace. Yes.
That's
Don't
the
lose
ones
sight.
that-
Don't lose sight, baby.
Not a big
don't
fan of them
lose
otherwise.
sight.
Most of what I see is not to my liking. But
Okay,
think
so I
that
guess
song's
you
pretty
just
cool.
have bad ears and you're deaf and you don't care about musical talent. Nice.
Bad ears and you're deaf probably go without saying, I would think. That's a bit of redundancy. And then decrying someone who's deaf as not having musical talent, I'd say is a little mean. Actually, I think that's a little catty.
Yeah, okay. So I'm the bad guy here.
I think you've been spending too much time around Jared Leto on Leto Island.
Don't you
because
dare.
You are getting
No
just
such
a
thing.
little,
No such-
a little cruel. Yeah, I
My
don't know,
next,
like,
my next person.
Go on.
Lady
Yeah.
Gaga.
Yeah, I mean, kind of the obvious one, despite the fact that has she given more than one good performance? at this
Well,
point.
well. Do you?
Because
I mean,
House of Gucci's a lot of things, but it might get you like
it's Jared Leto's best performance.
disbarred to say it's got good acting in it. It has a sizable amount of.
It has
acting
all
in
the
it.
acting.
It has too much acting.
Her accent versus Jared Leto's accent versus what's Adam Driver doing? What's Al Pacino doing?
What's Jeremy Irons doing?
That film is so weird.
I need to watch that movie again.
I still enjoy it. I've seen it twice, and I'm like, yeah.
never been so discombobulated by a movie while kind of lulled to sleep by it. Like, I went to see it at the cinema and I was like, this is maddening, and I'm also kind of almost unconscious. Like, it's really hard to
I've never
keep
felt more alive.
a bead on. I need to watch it again.
I mean, she's good at, like, an American Horror Story. She's done some stuff.
Sure. She's good in SNL. Like, she's hosted
Yeah.
good episodes and been quite funny. Yeah, I think Lady Gaga's a good shout. I mean, look, Eminem feels like a bit of maybe a hacky choice, but you go back and watch 8 Mile and you're like, he's pretty good at this.
That's a hell of a film. It's hacky. It's like, oh, I like Fight Club and 8 Mile. Like, yeah, no shit. But it's good. He's good in that, and it's a really compelling story. It's well made, and he fucking sells it. So good on him.
He's also quite funny in Funny People.
Yes.
His 90-second bit. I can't go to Chuck E. Cheese. You know what that's like? And then when Ray Romano's like, hey, Ray, do you want to fuck me? Like, just yelling. I thought everybody loved you. Like, good bit. He also is maybe, I've never seen the full movie, The Interview, but I've seen clips of it and gone like, oh, this seems disastrously unfunny. But I've seen his moment in it that I'm like,
where he comes out as gay. He
comes out as gay.
Yeah.
James Franco is acting in another orbit. Like, whatever James Franco is doing in that scene is almost criminal. It's so odd. But Eminem is kind of holding it and just like, that I am gay. You know, I am a gay man. Like, he does a good deadpan.
Good Eminem impression. Have you seen the latest stuff with James Franco about, like, talking about he's
his island that he co-owns with Jared Leto?
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's like, it's the real James Franco. Email me and I'll give you the code of what's happening.
Let me be Frank. Leto and Franco. Sorry,
don't bring me. Don't use my name for this.
It's just interesting.
Yes, I know, Franco Leto.
Yeah. Hey, Franco.
All right, your next one.
What's he been doing? Sorry, so he's just been losing.
Well, he's just losing it. He started posting videos online, and it's like he's getting down the conspiracy holes, and if this is his attempt at a comeback, and like to I don't know, give himself some retribution. You're like, this isn't the way, man.
He hasn't really done anything worth noting since
Pineapple Express,
Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
I would argue.
I think he's quite good in that, but it's like, that's 7 years ago now. James Franco would claim, I'm sure, along with being a polyglot and a humanist and an empath, to also be a musician. But I don't think we're going to accept that today.
No,
I don't think
we're going to move
take
on
his
from
word
him.
for
So
it.
who's next for you?
That's a great
I've got
question.
one more that I want to talk about.
Go on, I want to hear yours.
No, I want to hear yours because we're going in order.
I think Beyonce is really good in the third Austin Powers movie. I think that, like, she's got a good energy.
Yuck.
Boring. I just think that's true. No, you know what? I'll hold on to this one.
Okay.
But,
I have one more that I want to talk about that's bad and I hate and I wish they never, ever acted.
Yeah.
Should we do that before we do the good ones?
Oh, definitely.
Jennifer Hudson. Loathe
Okay.
her so much.
I just think that's silly, in my opinion.
She's so bad. And
Because
she's such
Beyonce
a
and her
diva.
are both good in Dreamgirls. Who's the
No.
third girl? Who's the other dreamer?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy's the third gal. He's doing the Norbert thing where he's
Is
in
it
drag.
Anika Noni Rose, who plays Laurel Robinson?
Sure.
Sounds about right.
Not a name I'm familiar with.
No.
Not a movie I like that much. I think
No.
it's way too long and
Boring.
pretty
And
boring.
self-aggrandizing.
And I think Jennifer Hudson singing "And I'm Telling You I'm Not Going" is incredible.
Yeah, anyone singing that song in tune is incredible.
not
That song
fair. You
does
said
the
that
heavy lifting.
Same thing with her singing "Memory" in Cats, and I'm like,
No, I didn't.
That's
no,
not...
I didn't.
Yes,
I would
you did.
never
You
say that because
said,
that song.
I love everything about this movie, even Jennifer Hudson singing in this scene, I give this 11 out of 11. I think it's a perfect film. I
You're
have a
absolutely right.
absolutely
That's what I said.
perfect recall.
That's what I
of that
said.
note. But
There's no
I
point
remember you
fighting it.
saying that, like, well, yeah, anyone singing Memory, it would be great. And it's like, but it's her singing it, and it works.
It doesn't.
It works.
It's not that good. It's the closest version I've heard to a bad version. And I heard Delta Goodrum do it.
That seems mean and unpatriotic, given the whole Eurovision thing.
Correct.
Did she win?
And Delta Goodrum is an incredible singer, despite what you'll say about her personality. Guys, come on.
I don't know anything about Delta Goodrum's personality. I've heard she's perfectly nice.
Great. I hope she doesn't listen to the podcast. Who's next for you, Tom? You got anybody? You said Beyonce.
I've got
which
one
was
that
a
I
joke.
really feel truly passionately about, and you're going to be like, fucking snore, who cares? But I do actually think this is a good show.
Okay, you tell me, and I'll leave you to explain it.
Stephen Van Zandt, who is the guitarist for Bruce Springsteen in the E Street Band.
Yep.
And he's still in The Sopranos, giving an incredible performance.
Well,
like a truly
I mean, I don't even...
top-tier performance. And it's just like a guy who didn't act before that. And he just was cast kind of on a lark. And he was fucking great. Like, really, really good.
Was he great? Or was he...
I think so in the singular, like, this is all he can do way. Like, I don't think he's got any range, but he is actually great in that role. I genuinely believe it.
I said I was going to give you time. That's ridiculous. That's a joke. You're
Really?
joking. Because all he does is, sorry, listener, just doing the audio, he does the face, the kind of Pacino face.
The
and
De
he
Niro
walks
face. So the face
Sorry,
of one of the greatest actors who's ever walked the earth. Okay.
Yeah, but the
so
parody
far-
face of him, where he's like, you want me to whack a guy? You want me to off a guy? You want me to whack off a guy? Huh?
Nice,
Huh?
nice.
That's an SNL joke. I can't claim that.
It's actually a Family Guy joke, but that's okay.
No, it's not. I think SNL did it in like 1990.
Really?
Yeah, it's Dana Carvey's
Peter
era.
Griffin plagiarized SNL?
What? Seth MacFarlane's not original and a genius?
Well, also speaking of someone with musical talent who obviously lets that talent overflow, his cup doth flow at
Frank
the brim.
Sinatra Jr., who does a lot of Family Guy.
I don't know. Seth MacFarlane's kind of annoying, isn't he? But like,
Yes, he is, but he can sing. But like, who cares? And who can't? Jennifer Hudson can sing.
That's it. He's my Jennifer. Where I'm like, yeah, he can croon. So what? Like he can get up and go like Blue Moon. It's like, yeah, okay, fine, okay.
So
like,
can Michael Bublé.
What else have you got?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Michael Bublé. I think two pretty obvious ones from another era are Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson.
Oh, A Star Is Born, original.
Both A Star Is Born.
Well, second.
But, you know, Chris has shown up in a bunch of interesting movies and always been a bit of a presence. Barbara's obviously an icon.
One who is who I read about earlier today, Mandy Moore. So funny in Scrubs. So lovely in A Walk to Remember.
Is that kind of it? Yeah, I never saw A Walk to Remember.
Oh, it's actually heartbreaking because she's dying. I don't know if you know this. Spoiler alert. She's like fatally ill, terminally ill.
Okay. At some
she
point,
sings
do
a
they
song.
kind of go perambulating in a way that they
No, they
later
go
recollect?
ambulancing.
Ambulance.
Ambulancing.
Oh, dear. No, good.
Not my best work. Give me a break.
Pretty upsetting.
It's midnight.
I think Tom Waits is pretty great.
No.
Whenever he shows up in
No.
stuff.
I just go, stop smoking, Tom.
Again,
Like, dude.
pretty narrow corridor, but I think he struts it. You know, I think
Is
he's
he in
really
Sin
good.
City? What's the one where he's appearing on those rocks in a mountain?
Not Sin City.
No.
The Rocks and Dr. Parnassus.
Yes, it is
He's in
Dr. Parnassus. Yeah, he's all right.
He's quite good in that.
That's like mystical.
He's good in Licorice Pizza. He is, to reference this movie twice, he is really good in his segment in Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I really like that segment. Yeah, I think there's some great active musicians out there.
And of course, the last one that I'll finish on, who I think is great, and I hope does more, Harry Styles.
You are a silly person. You're a silly man.
He's
who
good.
belongs in
He's
a
a
little
talented-
silly bin.
he's a
We should
talented,
put you
talented
just
man.
aside
He's got
in a
one of
little
the
receptacle
perfect
called the
faces.
silly
He's like
Frank
the
box.
good Timothy Chalamet.
It's the fucking dumbest shit you've ever said.
I disagree.
Everyone's so mad
I've said
at
a
you.
lot dumber shit than that.
I guess. It's pretty depressing. You can't believe that. You can't honestly hold to that. That
We'll
Harry
see.
Styles is the good Timothy Chalamet.
He
What
can do
an
both,
abs-
though. I mean, Chalamet is like a weird...
Absurd take.
I'm not like... I said it as a joke, but it's not far off the truth.
Yes, it is. Harry Styles.
Chalamet is a little insufferable and is almost exhausted his.
He's fairly insufferable,
already.
but he has the chops to pull it off. Whereas I think Harry Styles seems like a fairly nice, approachable young man. Can't act for dick.
Well,
That's going to be my take.
remains
Although
to be seen.
I think he's pretty good in Dunkirk in a role that was not, I won't say not terribly demanding. He's obviously not the focal point of that movie. And what he's asked to do within the ensemble, I think he's good. He's fucking woefully bad in Don't Worry, Darling. Of course, we all accept that.
Disagree.
Yes.
I think he's good. I think I liked it. I like his performance and I like his attitude on screen. I was very surprised at how understated and calm he was.
So silly.
So silly. So that should be that. We'll wrap it up.
He's
You wanna-
okay in the SNL episode he did recently. He's okay.
Look, he goes for it. That's the thing, and that's the commitment you've got to respect that, because SNL lives and dies on commitment.
Something is nagging me that there is like a very obvious one that we haven't. I mean, Frank Sinatra won an Oscar.
Yeah,
Like,
for Ocean's 11, he's great in that.
obviously.
Come on, who's the obvious one? We got to wrap it up.
I don't know. No, it's truly where I'm at. Where I'm just kind of like, it does feel like there's one, and I just don't really
Donald
have
Glover.
it. Oh, Donald Glover feels like a bit of a concurrent. It
Who's
sort of happened
the
at the same
best
time.
musician who then is a bad actor? Prince, because Purple Rain is not good.
You were saying Prince earlier, but you like him in that New Girl episode.
Yeah, well, that's hilarious. That's funny in New Girl, but he's actually like he's not a good actor.
Good musician, bad actor.
Like he's one of the greatest musicians of all time, but then like doesn't
Paul
translate.
McCartney
Yeah,
is probably
that's pretty
up
good
there.
actually. Yeah.
Like Paul McCartney, every time he's asked to do anything involving acting, although like I think I'm thinking of the Live 30 Rock episode where he's like, "Oh, I just hit my head and I've come out here. What's happening?" Like just really bad. But
Yeah.
he's I've never seen A Hard Day's Night or any of the Beatles movies, so maybe he's very good in that. Who knows?
Yeah, I doubt it. But I'm not a big Beatles guy. You know that, so that's fine.
Bob Dylan, very bad actor, very very bad.
Okay, we're really getting into we're just shit canning people now. That's fine. I guess we could just say to people like, hey, send us a DM if you think of any actors.
Tell us there's at least one or
There's
two.
gotta
of
be-
the
there's gotta be
obvious
people
ones
we
that
missed
didn't
and you
think
were
of.
like, I can't
Kylie
believe
Minogue was in
Neighbours?
a French movie called Holy Motors, which she's really good in for that.
She's
like,
also in
segment.
Moulin Rouge.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty good in that for the Green Fairy role.
I mean, she's nothing in that, but that's fine. Anyway, I can't wait to hear your thoughts, listener. Thank you for spending time with us. And here we go again. Thank you for listening to Throwing the Power. My name is Frank.
My name's Tom.
That was best musicians turned actors, but again, we missed a bunch. So DM us, Throwing the Power at Instagram, or send us an email, throwingthepower@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and tell them that we love you. Because we do. Tom Waits?